We're with Flagler Palm Coast head coach Travis Roland and his 5-month-old son Paxton, who's decided to join for the first time tonight. Bulldogs win 24-8 against Spruce Creek, a game that you guys were able to get an early jump on, especially with that special teams return. That really looked like it was kind of the key play for you guys tonight.
Yeah, we got some dynamic kids, whether it's Jarian, Dennis, Damien, we can put Ty back there. We got some dynamic kids that can return the kicks. We actually worked really hard on punt returns. We got kind of just, not good at our techniques on our wall and everything. So we really worked it in practice, and that was the reason for the big celebration at the end of it, because of how it worked out for us. Because you like to see practice pay off, and that was the biggest part of it. And you got to win the battle of the kicking game. It's 1/3 of the game. You
had a lot of penalties in the first couple of drives. The completion you guys had to Dahlberg that allowed you to kick a field goal. I was going to say,
that's probably the biggest play of the game, because we were able to get out in front and get the lead early and get our kids some confidence. Steven, you've seen, has been a workman all year. I think that's a long of 44. It might be one of the longest in the county so far. He wouldn't have missed some kicks. I tried a couple from 50 just to see what it was going to look like. But I mean, that kid's done an amazing job, and we're just happy that we have Steven. That's only a sophomore.
You mean it's 3rd and 44 on that play? Are you just trying to get into field goal range? Was that the play call, or did it just work out that way?
Again, I'm going to brag on our coaches. We work situations all the time, and we make sure I tell them a certain amount of time on the clock, got to get 10 yards, get a field goal, and that's what we worked on today. As Coach Johnson told him before he threw the ball, hey, get some yards back and let's see what we can do.
This offense for Spruce Creek has typically been a spread team. They come out and wing T. Were you surprised they decided to roll like that?
Very surprised, but again, Coach Brian Cox, our linebacker coach, Coach Hackett, our defensive line coach, they do a good job of keeping the kids ready, and the kids knew how to get to home base and knew how to, get to a front that we could play in. St. Augustine did it to us early in the year, so, thanks to Coach Braddock, he kind of had us ready for something like that in the game.
Getting ready, you have a week now to get ready for DeLand and what's one of the biggest games of the season. What do you see on tape with DeLand, and how do you try to prepare for them?
Tough, dynamic football team. You can't get too, as big as the game is, you're going to already know it. Can't get too caught up in us versus them and, this and that. We just got to go out and play football, man, and play our game. I know they were talking about, they're not afraid of any environment, and that's fine. Our thing is, when you come play us, you just know you're going to be in a dogfight. I mean, and that's just what that is. So, we're going to be ready to go. We're going to play good football, and, everybody wants to say what they can make us do and what we can't do. Well, we'll find out, as we continue to play this football season.
You saw them last night, and you saw Deontay Marks obviously had a big game, 10 for 151. Yes. How do you try to slow him down?
Play football, He's not the first great receiver. He's a great one. He's not the first great one we've seen, and he's not going to be the first, the last one we see. So we just got to continue to play football and coach and play, because, you go give him too much attention, then DeMar is going to have some big holes to run through. So we got to play balanced football. That's the biggest key.